As you exit the haunted mansion and return to the living world, or in other words, New Orleans Square, you hear this, the laughter of a disembodied voice. It's a fun little detail that I very much appreciate. It's exclusive to Disneyland's mansion, by the way, but what I hadn't given any thought to was who exactly this ghost even is. So who is this ghost? Well, there's a little matter I forgot to mention. Hitchhiking ghosts. There's from left to right, Phineas, Ezra, and Gus, but I'm going to be focusing on Gus specifically. Now, did you know that he actually appears prior to the hitchhiking ghost scene? He does. He's actually at the very end of the graveyard scene. He's hanging out next to the executioner and the beheaded knight there. He's still trying to hitch a ride, so in the meantime, he sings. That makes him the only of the three hitchhikers that has a voice. The others are mute, I suppose. Gus is performed by Candy Candido, who is a voice actor that appeared in many Disney films, as well as the classic 1939 adaptation of The Wizard of Oz. It's a misconception that he voices the executioner, but that is not true. That's actually false. He instead plays Gus, who's singing Grim Grinning Ghosts. Just listen to his lovely singing.
When you hear the knell of the requiem bell, weird ghosts gleam where spirits dwell.
Restless bones etherealize, rises spooks of every size.
Holy God, wait a minute!
Spooks of every size. Spooks of every size.
There is a resemblance. Furthermore, it is said that Candy Candido also voices the crypt laughter, though I cannot find a source, a reputable one anyway, that confirms that he does indeed lend his voice to the crypt laughter. But both laughs sound remarkably similar. Unless I'm clinically insane, which I hope I'm not, that's the same person laughing. So with the unofficial credit and the striking similarity between the supposed two voices, I think it's safe to assume that the disembodied voice is Gus. Yes, that's right, the funny guy and Gus are the same person. The same ghost. If you think of it that way, that actually heightens the impression of the hitchhiking ghost, for Disneyland anyways. I'm sorry, Walt Disney World. Because as soon as the ghost host finishes his narration, you never hear from them again, unless you believe in that sort of thing, of course. Or unless that is Gus laughing at you as you exit, which I think is a very probable notion considering the evidence. That means that they actually follow you home into the living world beyond the mansion. So if you thought that the laughter was creepy enough to begin with, you thought it was just a random ghost? Well, think again, because it's much more unsettling now, taking this into consideration. Also, you know what this all means? This means that Gus has 4 appearances in the ride, which means he has the most appearances in the mansion besides Raven. I think that's pretty cool.